Yo, Wagwan YouTube, it's your boy Just Kavan back with another mother video. You already know what's going on. So, I'm gonna talk about, on this video, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you a video with me and Latoya Jane. You know what I'm saying? If you know Latoya Jane, you know what I'm saying? She's an artist from Jane and Finch, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jane and Finch, you feel me? Me and her was, talking about what's been going on in the city, bro. Like, I just want to say, it's sad that it's like a lot of kids been doing some crazy stuff nowadays. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, yeah, it's sad, bro. The city is so fucked right now, bro. You gotta, make Toronto great again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, man. So let's go into this.
We're just going over the violence that's taking place in the city right now and all the different situations that are happening to do it, like the youth violence, gangsters, crime, all that kind of stuff, you know?
Facts, man. It's sad because I came from a rough neighborhood in Toronto.
I'm from Jane and Finch, up top Shoreham. I also resided in Jamestown, and I also resided in Cooper Mills. I resided in quite a few places in Toronto community housing. I grew up in housing, and I would just love if it would stop.
Not gonna lie. I'm from Brookshaven, Ensbury.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I was born and raised there. You know, haven't lived there since I was a kid, though. You know what I'm saying?
What kept you out of trouble? How come you escaped trouble? How come you found another outlet that you can use, which is filming people, celebs, having discussions? What made you not choose silly mistakes? What made you say, okay, let me try a thing here?
You know who motivated me to do content, and stay out of trouble and stuff? Kobe Bryant motivated me.
Wow.
I wanted to be a basketball player growing up.
That's nice.
But then ever since basketball career didn't work out, I decided to start doing content. DDG, who's from Pontiac, Michigan, you know, he inspired me to put out content.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? DDG, Playboy Fredo, Kai Cenat.
What about Drewski? Everybody's talking about Drewski.
Drewski, Drewski, he scammed Toronto. He scammed the fuck up. He scammed everybody in Toronto that was there. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Sitting here having a conversation about what's going on in the city and stuff. And I told him, when he reached out to me to have a discussion, I told him definitely I will connect with you to discuss this, especially coming from a young black man that could also be making the wrong choices out there, but who chooses to highlight it and possibly be part of the solution. I will always make time for youths like that. You know what I'm saying? That because your energy moves, it does some things, even though you may think it doesn't. It does some things. So
it's a mic right there.
I would just like to share that, everybody knows that I was a top frontline worker in the city, and I'm now a recording artist. But I'm always giving back to the community. I'm always putting in my input. And I just feel like it's something that has to be tackled by us all, not one. And not just youth workers or not just funders. It needs to be attacked by parents. I need to see more fathers. I need to see more uncles, more big brothers. I need to see more pastors. I need to see more people from the Muslim community. We all really need to come together. But it's so sad because I remember when they used to say that we need to come together from when I was 11 years old.
Facts.
And now it's they're still saying it. So I did announce the other day that I'm no longer going to mention and take the standpoint of just dealing with the gun violence. I used to be an ex-gang leader. I do want to help. But I'm going to help when everybody wants to seriously help. I don't want to waste my time either. I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to get gray hairs over this if it's not worth it. You understand? It's something that we have to work together as a collective to do. I don't like to talk. I like to show action.
Come on.
And if you know me from Jada Finch, you know that about me. But if you want to really help it and tackle it, we all got to do it together. Like, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I have people in my ears all day telling me, Toya, we need you back in the city, or we need you to work here, or whatever. What? Like, I was really working, okay? I was lead staff in a double murder. My brother was murdered the year before. I was bleeding every single day before I came home. I was bleeding, okay? And somebody told me, you gotta quit the job. It's taking too much out of you. And you know what? I really would have liked to have some support at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that I did and I didn't get paid for either. There's a lot of people that I pour into, but I can't do it by myself.
Facts.
You know? So if people are serious, if they say, yeah, we're going to do it, you know, we're not just going to pretend do it by a house or pretend do it by some designer clothes, let's go.
Facts.
You know? Let's go.
Not gonna lie, like, the city, it's just like niggas would rather be negative and just rather be, just want to make wrong choices, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, I don't focus on none of that negativity or like what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, mind my own business. I make my own money. I work, I make my own money, and like, just, you know, I just focus on myself, to be honest. Like, ever since I decided to live alone, you know what I'm saying? Live on my own, you know? The city became so negative. Like, a 71-year-old got stabbed by a 14-year-old kid.
When?
Back in, like, around the summertime. You know what I'm saying? A 14-year-old was asking a 71-year-old beautiful woman for a car to borrow. You know what I'm saying? That means that's carjacking.
Yes,
That's carjacking.
Oh,
that means this kid want to steal a car from her,
God,
and then when the lady said no, the kid stabbed her. Like, what kind? Who does that at 14-year-old?
I totally forgot about that.
Who does that? Who does that? And like,
this summer, man.
Like nowadays, kids wanna beat on
Oh my goodness.
grannies or beat up older women or kill older women. Like, what is this, yo? These YNs are sick, yo. And like,
I know, but I also have to pre the parents now, because
And,
some of the parents, I'm being honest to you, I don't care.
these kids
When I
need
was
to.
younger, I used to hear this a lot. People used to always blame the parents. And I used to get defensive because my mom, I'll be honest, my mom, she was not to blame with me, how I turned out for a minute, you know? It could have never been my mom's fault. Maybe just because she had so many children, but it wasn't my mom's fault. But you see, now, the things that we're normalizing as parents, for instance, when I see you guys put happy birthday to your children, and I see your child's middle finger sticking up, and you're putting that up, happy birthday to my son, you think I want to friggin' like your pic? You're like, are you a mom or are you a dom? You're like, are you dom? Because why would you do that? Why would you want to represent your son like that? You know what I'm saying? Or why would you want your children to call people by nicknames? Or why are you playing that slack music while your child's behind in the back seat?
And not gonna lie, these parents need to go back to beating their kids one day.
So like, I have to blame it. Okay, listen to what I'm saying too. Because I'm not saying, oh, it's the parents' fault. But we have a lot to do with how our children turn out. If our children win, we won. If our children fails, we failed our children. So you have to just be honest with yourself at some point in time and not really look at, because I see online, I see people blaming people and doing all kinds of stuff. If you notice, I don't really say anything because I don't have time to integrate in that. I'm only doing it if we're going to be honest and have a real conversation, okay? You know, it hurt my soul. When I went to go give Holly Roy my condolences, she's a fan of mine. I didn't even know, okay? And I felt so bad because I'm just like, all I could picture is when they came out with the news, I seen everybody saying, how could somebody have their child out at 12 a.m.? Okay, so just to let you guys know, if I'm a bad mom, judge me. But sometimes, because like I shoot till like late, and maybe at times if my nanny's not meeting, like I don't know. But there's been times where me and my toddler has come home after 12 a.m. So You mean to tell me that if something happens to a child in this city, you're going to look at something like that and not even know the circumstances? Like, honestly, that's why I don't want to, I don't care what you guys say. I don't want to come back in this. It's so weird because to me, it's so easy what even needs to be done. And you guys are acting like it's this big thing. But the Vybz Kartel tickets, look how quick you guys went to go buy the Vybz Kartel tickets. And you guys can't be that quick to solve this gun violence crime. I'm going to say that. I don't care. Vybz calls my name out in this song. Power to Vybz. But me, I talk about the Vybz Kartel violence. The Vybz violence in Toronto right now.
Real nigga shit, bro.
All right? You guys are going to wait then till the next one happens and be like, oh my God, it's getting worse. No, it's been getting worse.
Been getting worse. And like, not gonna lie, ever since, and like back in August, back around August 16th. So I woke up that day, and then I see my hood's getting shut up, and then a straight bullet hit an 8-year-old boy. That's my friend's brother. You know what I'm saying? And I was so pissed off and angry, yo. And like, I started becoming sad. The fact that an 8-year-old boy lost his life to sentenced gun felons. A straight bullet hit him, bro.
We have to change our mindset. It comes with a lot of... As I was driving, so today, Shoppers Drug Mart donated a bouquet to me, a basket. It's so beautiful, guys, if you ever see what was in it. And I was just reminiscing because I never thought, for what was poured into me growing up in Shoreham, I never thought that I would come back to my community and be acknowledged for something. Because my mindset at the time, it wasn't fed to be like that. Right? It was fed to think, okay, having different children by different males is norm. Go to dance every weekend is norm. Argue with my baby daddy outside is norm. Stuff like that, you know, like I seen girls get Guinness dashed on them when they're younger. Like beer, stuff like that was the norm. So I always kind of knew though that there was like another side to this, you know, but I still had to fulfill who I was, right? But let me teach you something about mindset. Because we were just talking about hoods. I heard hood and then hood. And the thing is, we have to have a plan. Guys, when I got pregnant, I started to plan because I was scared, okay? Because my husband wasn't here in Canada yet. So I was scared. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, I started putting things together, like for my music career and stuff, because I'm like, what am I going to do? But that's what I find is missing. I was at the hairdresser the other day, and there's a lot of English people migrating here. And what they were saying was, they don't like how government-based Canada is. And I have to agree. You guys don't do anything unless it's the end of the month or the middle of the month, the 20th of the month. And you guys are programmed to that schedule instead of programming yourself to yourself. I never, honestly, I've seen so many people say they want change, and I never seen so much people jump for something that has nothing to do with change and just to show like, get it together, Toronto's too follow Batish, and that's what I don't like.
For real.
And that's why I'm never here.
For real, ever since the 8-year-old boy lost his life to sentenced gun fellas, everybody wants the city to be changed. And like, Toronto's still the same city. It's just like, the city is just like, they need to fucking change right the fuck now. And I don't give a fuck. Like,
Good.
They need to fucking change.
I want to hear that. I like that.
They need to fucking change.
Young black male showing that frustration, I need them to feel that. Good. Cost them.
For real. For fucking real. Like, last year, a 15-year-old boy that I know lost his life to sentenced gun felons too. The same fucking area.
See?
That I'm originally from.
See?
And it's like people claiming that he's not innocent. He was innocent.
And it doesn't even matter because listen, all of us at the end of the day, we all have things that we can remember about a person. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't even know why people go towards saying things like that. Like, oh, it's not, they weren't innocent. Like, people go as far. The worst for me was when I heard people were at a funeral saying somebody, they heard their brother say, and they're at their funeral chatting them, So I'm just saying, like, overall, I feel like it's the mindset because when I look at the things that people say versus the things that they do and how they operate, I just don't understand the mindset. I don't want to understand it because I just know it's not, what am I trying to say? It can't match mine, you know, but I just don't understand the mindset. You know what I mean? Look at me. I had 3 major things to do today, and I found the time to come and do this content with this young man. When he reached out to me to do it, it melted my heart, because that's what I'm trying to say. Any young male knows me. Once they're doing something, holler at me. Toya, I have this clothing line.
Facts.
Can you support it? Toya, you know that I do, I'm cutting young boys' hairs. I'll even make you cut my youth's hair. But just stop doing this dumb getting by and smoking on. I don't even want, none of you youths can't even hail me up that's into anything like that.
That's facts.
Yes, at time. I don't need that energy.
I've been hearing this for a long time.
I don't need that energy on me, you understand? So I'm not acting funny when you guys say I'm acting funny. It's just that I don't want nothing to do with what you bring to the table. You understand? At my table, I want to be able to eat and drink, not have to move things with my mouth because I'm paralyzed. Come in and listen. You see it?
It's like niggas don't get it. Like, mans don't get it. Like, these youths want to be like, we're like throwing up gang signs and it's like, oh, I'm smoking all blah, blah, blah.
Weird and dumb.
Look,
Why don't you
what the
smoke on?
fuck?
And you know who they really want to smoke on? Their missing fathers, because a lot of them don't have dads, and that's who they're mad at first. So they feel like killing people and stuff is filling the void. You still puke at night. You still remember and have back flashes. So why would you guys want to do that kind of stuff to yourself?
And like,
it's better to show your dad that you could be a better person than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, or just let him know. There's lots of content creators now. Do a story time on him. Make him butt that up and feel away with him. See it. Do something, but you don't need to, because all this anger is not directed towards your ops. It starts from the void. Maybe you're mad at your mom too, but heal. There's so many places, so many resources.
heal or go to therapy. Go here therapy.
You know how nice therapy is? You know how nice it is to remove somebody from your brain and put them in a box and close the box and don't open the box?
Go to therapy or hit the gym.
Beautiful thing. I'm the first person to tell people to go to therapy, because I didn't ask to be raised in Jane and Finch and hear gunshots every rascal at night and see laser guns on me from I'm 8 years old. I didn't ask for that stuff. Those things are traumatizing. And once you could acknowledge that and not normalize it, you get help. And you become a beautiful person. Clap. So you know what I'm saying?
Facts. It's like, bro, like, ain't nothing wrong with being a good youth from the hood. Ain't nothing wrong with being a good kid from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you left the hood when you're a kid or a teenager. Ain't nothing wrong with being a good kid from the hood. Just be yourself. Just stop trying to be like, oh, I'm smoking, I'm blah, or trying to be in gangs or trying to be in mix. I mean, just be yourself. Just
be yourself.
Just be a good example for your future son, your future daughter, you know?
Yeah, that's the major one. Because you know what? My son tells me that, you know, and I feel good, but my son tells me that he's glad that he doesn't have to come in the house and hear like mix up and like arguments, and he's so glad he doesn't have, he calls it a dance hall, mom, but whatever. I didn't say that, but I'm just saying he always says to me that he's glad he doesn't have one of those. So, you know, it makes me proud, because I do know people that are ashamed of their parents, and it's not a good thing. And the thing is, you guys do not think down the line. You think everything is for now. So that's why when I see the young people that I'm saying, you're broke, I'm watching out for you when you're 65. Because we're going to see who's really broke. Because you're sitting down right now and you're not collecting your money. So when you're 65, you think you're getting 3 pensions and you're only getting 1, which isn't even really a pension because it's from the government and it's just pennies. So when you're not about tea, because you can't chew on something, you can't eat no more canned food, what you going to do? Call people broke still, or are you going to be hiding because you're broke?
And all kids does nowadays.
Focus, man.
All
Get
kids,
your priorities straight. Holy.
all kids does nowadays is trap and scam. They want to trap and scam. They don't want to get a job and shit.
Ew, that's so turn off. Like, you should already be... I loved every year, like, getting my son prepared for school. And, okay, what do you want to do this year? You want to do Kickstart again? You want to do... Because I got him into housing. I'm not going to lie, when I was working at housing, you know. Or he got himself into housing. I won't even say I got him into housing. I just got him the dates and everything. And that's what I'm saying. Prepare your youths. Not only for school, prepare them for programs. There's peer programs out here. There's peer, like...
There's beer.
do.
A lot of shit to do. Look, like back when I was in high school, I used to do morning announcements, and I used to do lunch programs. You know, there's programs in lunch, there's programs after school or before school. Like, bro, get into programs. You know what I'm saying? I used to do morning announcements back in high
I'm
school.
always busy because sometimes I just volunteer and do certain stuff, you know? Because guys, I just like to be in a
Me too.
positive, because this is another thing why I'm saying you have to change your mindset. You're not in a good space. You'll play it off in front of people, but when you sit down with yourself, you're angry. So take care of that. I used to be like that at one point in my life, but it had a lot to do with my environment, who I was surrounded by, what I thought was normal and cutesy to do, and I had to unlearn a lot of things. So that's what I'm saying. When you come from the hood, they try to see things, some things they try to normalize and make you think that it's normal to be like this, or to do this, or to speak this way, or to walk this way. Guys, I had to unlearn how to skank. I used to skank like a man. And I had to unlearn that, because that's what I'm trying to say. You have to clean. It's like you're taking a broom and you're cleaning out your mentality. All right, just to show you, right? This morning I had to thank God for something. You know what I thank God for? For making me clean. Because you see me, before I go to my bed, there can't be no dishes in the sink. The floor has to sweep and mop. They say I'm OCD. I'm not. I'm just clean. And I strongly believe that God cannot come in your home when you pray if your house is not clean. So I just thanked him, because my mom was always clean and always had us like having to be like that. And I never thought I could be like this, but it's just so
Facts.
Beds are spread. Bathroom counters there's no drizzle, like no toothpaste marks on the mirror, like everything is clean. And I feel like those are the things. I remember somebody said to me one time, Latoya, you know, they can't clean their house. I said, bro, and this is what I teach people now, and I'll teach you guys. On TikTok, they have this section called Story Times. Most interesting story times you'll ever see in your life, okay? Click that and clean your house. Believe me. Or you could watch Lifetime movies, but I suggest you do the TikTok.
Or go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and watch story
Play
times.
music.
Or from
I
like
watch
10
it on
years ago.
YouTube too. I
Or from
watch it
like
on YouTube.
story times from 10 years ago. It doesn't fucking matter. Go on Pretty Boy Fredo's story times. You know what I'm saying? He got bare story times. You know, watch that when you clean dishes,
No,
or
that's what I'm trying
you know,
to say.
if
Because
you got
the
shit to do,
more
you know.
cleaner you are, the more further you get in life, and the more easier of a lifestyle. Remember, cleanliness is godliness. You know, godliness is cleanliness. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. So yeah.
That's facts. So it's like, yeah, man. And also, like, not gonna lie, play music, you know?
Yeah, play music. What sign are you? When's your birthday?
I'm Virgo.
Oh boy, so you know he's organized. Virgo.
Yeah, fam, you know.
He's organized. Virgos are all about organization and
Yeah.
cleanliness.
And us Virgos, sometimes we get crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, people told me that I act like I'm a Leo, but I'm more of a Virgo.
When's your birthday?
September
September what?
8th.
Yeah, you're a Virgo.
Yeah, I'm a Virgo, but some people say that I act like
you have
I'm
cusp of Leo. Okay.
yeah, because you know,
I think your swag. I could say that you dress like a Leo.
yeah,
you know?
just like a Leo. Sometimes I act like a
Leos
Leo.
are flashy, like they
Yeah,
keep up,
fam.
like. But you didn't give me Virgo yet. 'Cause you didn't argue with me. But my dad, like yesterday, I had to.
Listen, I don't argue with women. You know what I'm saying? I don't put hands on women.
Can you teach my dad that? Oh,
I
you
wish.
teach my dad that. I swear, because he's a Virgo.
Hey, I don't argue with women.
Love
If I see a woman on the TTC argue with a man, not gonna lie, I'll be like, what the fuck wrong with this kid? Or this waste man, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, have some respect on your girl. Have some respect on women, please and thank you. Like, I see nowadays, mans don't even defend or, you know, protect a woman. You know what I'm saying? One time, I protect a woman on the TTC because a homeless man was trying to put his hands on a woman, but like while she was sleeping, I told him leave. I told him leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? And the people appreciate that. They said
he's a real man, but he's a
real
Virgo.
man.
So remember saying Virgo man.
They
is my
said-
bad man, you know. So
they
it's like,
said,
leave her alone.
listen, people on the TTC said that we need more people like me. You know?
No, I'm being honest, because I'm being honest to you. He's so impressive because, like I said, he could be a real man and know that he could get something out of life, which is content,
Facts.
doing something positive. What are you going to be doing smoking and talking? How much talking could you do? You're just going to smoke and talk every day? Your mouth must stink. I know.
like men will go on Snapchat and smoke and talk.
It's like
And like they want, and all they want to do is drink. All
All
they want to do is go to parties, smoke, and fuck some bitches.
Waste youths.
Like, bro. I can't.
Anyways,
I can't.
yeah, you know, we're just chilling, and I'm just glad that we have young people that are like him that can get it from
Facts.
Toronto. It's not everybody. Thank God I know now that not everybody's crazy in Toronto. That we do have some good young youths, and like I said, you know, I wanted to start some things for young men, but I'm a woman, so it's kind of difficult. But not difficult, but it's like, hey, reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a discussion, reach out to me. If you're unclear about something and you want to get it from my perspective, reach out to me. I don't mind
Not
doing
to
this,
lie,
you know what I'm saying?
follow my TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube, you know, and follow my Twitch. All the links going to be on my Instagram bio. You know what I'm saying?
And what is that? What's the name of it?
My YouTube name is Just Kavon. Twitch is Just Kavon TO, and TikTok is Just Kavon, and I have a new TikTok, Just Kavon 416.
So guys, please connect to Just Kevon on TikTok, Just Kevon on Instagram. If you want to connect with me, you already know Latoya Jane Music. I just dropped a song with Wiz Khalifa. Make sure you guys are running up those streams on Spotify, okay?
One of my shit, you know what I'm saying?
TBP, okay? So yeah, you already know. It was dope having this discussion with you. Anything that you do, I support because you're one of the youths that get it. And just keep staying positive, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I mentioned
going.
me not doing content and me smoking and drinking and like fucking bitches. I would have looked weak. Like what? Like I would have looked like I'm a waste of human. Nah. I would have changed my dreams, you know?
Don't suck out your spirit.
Facts. Don't suck out your spirits.
Bro, you don't know, eh?
Don't know. Justice for Gervais.
Straight.
Pray for my city, Toronto, yo. Justice for Gervais. Justice for Mario. Justice for Jordan Matters. And justice for Condensed with Shaw Bob. You know what I'm saying? The city needs to fix up, yo. Like, so many innocent young people, so many innocent kids lost their lives to sentenced gun felons. You know what I'm saying? Gervais was only 8 years old. Gervais never done nothing bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was just a child. He was just a child, man. He didn't even finish elementary school yet. He lost his life to sentenced gun felons on August 16, bro. August 16. He was about to turn grade 4, fam. You know what I'm saying? He was about to turn grade 4 this year. But then his life cut short. He lost his life to sentenced gun felons. Shit is sad, bro. It was heartbreaking for me. Like, it really broke my heart a lot because that's my friend's brother. You know what I'm saying? And he was just a child, man. He didn't even finish elementary school yet. Pray for my friend's family, yo. And justice for Gervais. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all new, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos. You know, follow my Twitch, follow my TikTok, and follow my Instagram. The link will be in the description. And it's your boy Just Kavon. And I'm signing out, man. Don't know, peace.